Hey, welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I am Steve Smith. Uh, as so often happens, I was going to make an entirely different one today. I was getting ready to when somebody sent me this. Welcome to everybody. Welcome, and welcome to all the new people, both here and on Patreon. I just put up over on Patreon one of the most amazing speeches I have ever heard. And it's from a major in the Canadian military talking about what's going on in Canada. I've put a lot of stuff. I don't put that much here over on the Integrative Preparedness Patreon page, um, because as I've said, I'm trying to keep the preparedness somewhat separated from the political. But I put a lot over on the American Reversion Patreon page. So if you want to find that stuff, you can go over to the American Reversion channel on YouTube, and then down in the descriptions, it'll have a link to the American Reversion Patreon. Okay, is that complicated enough? And more of you need to be over on American Reversion anyway, because that's where we get into the politics and really what's going on with our country and what we think is going to go on. So if you're not over there yet, I hope to see you over there. I really do, because so many of you who are, like I say, the most intelligent commenters in YouTube land, so many of you, the meat and potatoes on the political stuff is over there, and I would also love to have your comments over there for other people to learn from. And it's a great discussion. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about here, isn't it great to be a prepper when the whole world is becoming preppers, right? And it doesn't take much to get people to learn the importance of being prepared. Well, I have something, and they're already doing it. And this trucking convoy situation up there, on top of our existing supply chain problems, are bringing it home to a lot of people. Anyway, when I was getting ready to shoot my original one, I I got this. Somebody sent me this. It was from it was from a Facebook group that they're a part of. I'm not a part of it. And I am not against Facebook. I am not, because you get a lot of information off of there. Um, you know, people say you're giving up your privacy. Hey, you're giving up your privacy when you're asleep anymore. Okay, so they're not going to know any more about you than you want them to know, but you can get a lot of information. And I know there's people out there that say they can get all sorts. Hey, I was in intelligence for a long time. I know exactly what they can get. Okay. And I'm not afraid of it. Okay. So much for that. A little preemptive defense there. Anyway, so they sent me this is from somebody's Facebook page, and it says, please plan ahead and prepare your food pantries, water, gas, and any other needs. These truckers are going to be tied up and want you to get prepared. And in a minute, for all the naysayers, for all the people who say, well, you don't know where this came from. Okay, I'll explain that in a minute. These truckers are planning to go across the country on March 1st, 2022, to peacefully fight for our freedom, giving you time to prepare your food, water, and fuel sources. They do not want you to think they are attacking the people. These great truckers are fighting for our freedom and health, standing the ground on the front lines for us. They need our full help and cooperation. I'll jump in here too. I put a lot of videos over on the American Reversion Patreon about the cops up there in Canada stealing the firewood from the truckers so they can't stay warm, stealing the fuel from the truckers so they can't stay warm. It is disgusting what's going on up there. And like I say, there's a couple of great, and I think I put the great speech on Patreon here on Integrative Preparedness Hall. But if this happens, I don't know. I can't swear this is going to happen. I hope it does. And I think there's a good chance that it does, because that's what I was going to say earlier. I know I have talked to people who let me think that it is going to. Just leave it at that. So it says they need our full help and cooperation. That's right. Let's get ready to help them. If you can join, remember to keep it peaceful, as they will make us the enemy. That's right. Here's the warning to everybody who's not preparedness minded. Warning, the shelves may be empty for some time. Think local, buy local, and grow local. Thank you to all truckers, whether you are leading in the convoy or keeping the needs of the people stocked. That's right. So what's going to happen with that, we don't know. I imagine that something is going to happen. From everything that I hear, it's going to happen. That's going to lead to fewer stocks in stores on top of already shortages in the store. We're already dealing with, like I said the other day, inflation that they are claiming is 7.5%, and that's BS. It's more like 20%. Because, like I said in the other, they don't count in food and fuel because they're so volatile, but that's where people get hurt and hit first. So we're probably going to be seeing shortages. So you all who are, long-time preppers, you're in good shape. I would suggest you get in better shape. If you're just now starting out, get in the best shape that you can. Think about, try to get whatever you can, whatever you will need for a month. Now, is a month good enough? No, it's not. But I don't want to, I don't want to make you feel like it's not worth the trying, right? I always suggest that people should have 2 years, at least minimum 2 years, and I feel better with having more of everything that you need, everything. And that's food, the ability to process water. Fuel is hard. It's very difficult to store 2 years of food, but do what you can. Cleaning supplies, medications, toothbrushes, toothpaste, everything, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, everything that you would need. You shouldn't have to go to the store. Look at everything that you go to the store for, stock it up, and say, okay, can I last 2 years? And if you can, you're in pretty good shape. If you can last a year, you're ahead of 98% of the people in the world. If you can last a month, you're a lot better off than people who can't last a month, right? So right now is the time to do what you can, do more than you've been doing in the past. Try to help people that you know who don't understand the importance of preparing. Help them to understand the importance and help them get started. And then if you're pretty well set yourself, you know that there are people that you know that you care about that aren't taking care of themselves. Be the good one and stock up extra so you can take care of other people too. So anyway, compliments to you guys up in Canada. Keep it up. You are fighting for freedom. That's what I've always said. There are many more ways to fight than with a bang bang, right? And most situations are determined and politically and economically, and that's what they're doing. This is a fight. Don't think it's not. Be a part of it, support them in it, and get ready to do your part. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow, and if we're going to live well tomorrow, we need to be doing a little bit more than we have been in preparing well today. So you all have a good day. I'll get back tomorrow and probably shoot that one I was going to, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.